Just setting everything up, everybody, and I'll be on in a moment. All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see everybody in chat today. Got an interesting game on our hands. You know, after this debacleous mess that we've seen from Barcelona over the past couple weeks, there is a lot of pressure on Xavi and the squad right now. Sorry, I got the stream playing next to me, but figured out how to put music in the stream, and you guys may not be as excited about that as I am, but that's a big deal for me. We're going to take a look at the starting lineups right now. I'm just going to throw this live stream on, the match on in front of me, just so I can make sure we're not missing that. But, all right, let's take a look at the starting lineups so far. I'm going to switch over to that screen and make sure I'm on. All right, it doesn't want to show me, so what we're going to do is copy this back to me. We're just going to come over here and paste it back into it. How are we feeling about today? There's a few interesting lineup choices that I want to get into right now. So we'll go ahead and I'm just going to shift so I don't screw up my whole setup. We got the Barca lineup over here, and the most curious thing I think is I want to talk about today is that Marc Guiu got the start. This is his first start for Barcelona for the first team. I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be a good little challenge for him. I know a lot of people were excited to see. Do you guys still hear me twice, or are you hearing me once? I had the chat running on my phone. I'm happy with having Marc Guiu. You guys all hear me twice. Let me know if it sounds weird. Okay. I don't know why that's happening right now. Oh yeah, it is echoing. Alright, so I might have to turn the music off. Let's see if that solves the problem. Let's see, where do I go? Oh, okay, I see. There you go. I should have just fixed the problem. It was just coming from my camera as well. There we go. Alright, let me know if this fixed it. So, we got an interesting setup. Marc Guiu gets his first start for Barcelona. I'm happy about that. I'm excited to see him. I think this will be a nice little challenge from him. I'm happy that Roque is probably going to get minutes. I know a lot of people wanted to see him, but I'm okay with him being benched right now. I am not upset with him not getting the start. Let's see what we got. Sergio Roberto at right back. I mean, you guys don't seem very happy about that. What's up, Owen? How's it going? I'm okay. Like, look, you can't start every youngster. I hope Hector Fort gets more minutes. I was hard on him his last match in the Copa del Rey, but I didn't realize he was only 17 years old. So I'd like to see him more. I'd like to see him come on. A lot of you guys are saying bench Romeu. I disagree. I think we need to see Romeu in the squad more. I think he could have been a little bit of a solution against Real Madrid because there was a certain position that he could have solved or he could have filled. But I'm interested that Christensen is not starting at CDM because I know we saw a bunch of that stuff about that on Twitter. I think they probably should have started him there, but I don't get that the team has been told, or we've seen reports of Christensen being able to play as a CDM since this summer, but Xavi still hasn't tried that out. And I really thought he was going to try something new today and risk something, but whatever. I'm happy that Fermin Lopez is starting. Balde gets a start. He's been starting, and Iñaki Peña, like, you can't really say much else about the lineup. I guess Araujo's suspended. Lamine Yamal is suspended. We only have 2 first-team center backs available. Yeah, but in this match, I see it as a good opportunity to start Pau Cubarsí. And so I would have liked to see him doing. Cubarsí, for those who don't know, is he's from Barca Athletic, but he's got a ton of potential, and a lot of people have expectations for him. Why not try Casado? I think that's a fair question to ask as well. I think that's very reasonable to have him go. What are we thinking? Mourinho coming to Barca. Here we go. I mentioned that a little bit in my next video. It's going to go up on Saturday morning, but it's about Koundé specifically. Xavi gets his lineup from ChatGPT. I don't know. I think there isn't a lot of pressure on the squad right now. Like, Xavi has some freedom to experiment, especially in this game because of how low his expectations are probably for Unionistas. And he also has to really show that this team has there has to be some excitement. Something has to be different in the squad today. And I think having Ferran Torres and Mark Yu up front could be interesting. I've been thinking about this since the Madrid game, but Ferran Torres, he started, I think, 3 matches in a row, and he hasn't looked good. I was excited to see him start more, and he hasn't looked very impressive so far this season. As a starter, he looks really good as a substitute, but I'm not impressed with him as a starter at all. Is Iñaki bad, or is it just the defense? Iñaki's not playing great. He's playing fine. He's not amazing, though. He's a pretty average keeper. Ferran and Joao Felix this week. Xavi is trying every single combination possible on the wings. Yeah, I mean, he didn't really have a ton of options on the wing today. Besides the 2 of them, Lamine Yamal is out, and Rafinha's hurt. Joao Cancelo's out as well. So he didn't have a ton of options outside of Felix and Ferran Torres unless you wanted to play Vitor Roque out there. You don't really need to do that. But now we've got a good idea of this lineup. Let me swap it away so you guys can see your chats and everything. What are we thinking? Gu striker and Roque left wing. Joao. I don't think Xavi's going to do that. I think that could have been interesting, but I'm not really upset at him for not doing that. Can't expect much better from Iñaki. Rick. Yeah, it's not a bad take. I don't have the highest of expectations for him. I wish he was a little bit better with his feet, but he isn't a sweeper keeper. He's all right. He's doing his job, more or less. He's made some very good saves. I'm not upset with him. Who might be a great replacement for Xavi? I don't think there is a great replacement right now. I think there are great options. Like, of course, Arteta would be amazing. De Zerbi would be amazing. Xabi Alonso would be great. But I don't think that's realistically going to happen anytime soon. I think it's feasible to happen one day, but not right now. Not today. Where are you watching the game? In the U.S. or in North America, at least, you can watch that on ESPN and ESPN Plus. I'm not sure about elsewhere. I know it was hard to find the Super Copa match in the UK and a lot of areas in Europe, but there might be some live streams on Twitter. I heard there's a Discord, I think it's called Culés, allegedly, that you might be able to find live streams on today. But I don't know exactly the links, and it might be illegal or not, so I can't recommend it specifically. About Calvin Phillips at Barcelona. I've heard a little bit about those rumors. I think it could be interesting. I don't realistically think it'll happen because I think Calvin Phillips wants to have guaranteed playing time so he can ensure a spot in the England lineup for the Euros. And I don't know if he's guaranteed to start every match for Barcelona, so I don't think he'll go there. Bro, can you show your jersey collection, please? I don't really have much of a jersey collection. I got a couple of Barcelona jerseys, but it's It's not as impressive as I want. I'm just a little broke right now, but we're going to slowly add to it. I got the pink training kit from, I think, 2 seasons ago when they had that weird blue and weird red with Koeman. Finally, Xavi, let's Gu. Yeah, I'm excited to see Gu today. I think he's one of the standouts. I think he's one of the players we should be most excited to see. I absolutely agree, growth and progress, that Christensen should be tried at CDM. I would love to see him there. It's just a matter of actually getting Xavi to use him there. And he's been so unexperimental with his lineups and his orientations of the squad this year that I don't know if he ever will play him there. What's up, Quad? How's it going? Good to see you. I think Barca's biggest mistake during the transfer window was selling Kessie. They needed the money. It sounded like Kessie was like a really good guy and really into Barcelona, and I feel bad that he's gone. But you know, he's making a bag, and Barcelona got 15 mil out of it. It was a tough situation. I can't really complain about it. Why is Xavi not giving Roque game time? He was injured, and I think that was a bit of an issue originally. But you know, we'll see. We'll see if he gets more playing time as it goes on. He should. What's my score prediction? 3-1 Barca. I think they're going to come back pretty strong today. I love seeing Mark Yu. I'm very excited to see him for a full, you know, whatever. He probably will get like 60 minutes. But I'm excited to see him for more time. What are we saying? Stop worrying about what the players want to play. Ancelotti playing Camavinga at left back when they need it. Yeah, there's a difference between players requesting to play in positions and players like and managers conceding and giving in and allowing players to play in the position like they're doing with Koundé. I think Koundé requested to play as a center back, and Xavi just gave in and let him do that when that wasn't the ideal spot for him. A lot of people want to see Roque, but don't understand that he was injured. Yeah, give him time too. You know, don't be upset with him not starting. He's only 18. He just moved to Spain. It's not the time. Whether or not he could help this squad, he probably could, but it's not worth it. You know, you got to let the kid acclimate to everything, or it could be problematic. And so, calma, you know, calma. What are your thoughts about Calvin Phillips potentially coming in? I think it's a pretty good idea. I think it would be great for us. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I have just very low expectations for anybody coming. What do we got? Yeah, I'm still a little upset about Christensen. We're seeing the lineups right now for this match, and I would have loved to see Christensen as a CDM and then Pau Kubarsi in. But, you know, can't get everything you want. It is. What's going up, Jagat? Raj? What's up? I'll call you Raj. By the way, guys, if you guys are interested, we set up channel memberships. If you see those cool Barca emojis in chat, if you sign up, you'll not only support me and help me make more videos, but you get to use those cool emojis in chat and also in my YouTube videos, and you get a cool Barcelona emblem next to your name to show that you are culé as well. But one of the things I really like about having this chat is that it's kind of a safe space for Barcelona fans, because everywhere we get flames for just being Barcelona fans, or have been recently. So here, you know, we can all be delusional together. And I'm happy I can provide that for everyone. See if this... I want to see if the box score is going to reset. Will you stream the Betis game too? Yeah, I'm going to stream every match in, this season. So we just kicked off. I'm 5 seconds into the match for those of you who are interested. Ferran just won the ball back. Fermin's running wide to the right. And just got plowed over. Wasn't a foul, but, you know... Dude, I love Fermin. I love the energy he brings to this squad. He's a little, you know, a little bit of an animalistic player sometimes, but I think Barca needs that, especially without Gavi. He's a little bit of a wild card, though, for sure. I am Delulu. We're all Delulu, my guy. Yeah, I hate this camera angle. It's just the, that's what you're going to get at smaller stadiums, you know? It is what it is. I big hate this, hate this camera angle, though. This is tough. A little bit of bumbling. Unionistas got a little attack going here. They got a little run. Oh, my God. They got a shot. Oh, my God. They almost scored. Guys. Calma. Calma, everybody. Calma. Tranquilo. Oh, my gosh. They were on a nice little run there. Side netting. Yeah, what a shot. Oh, my God. And Arqui Peña had no chance. He's so really slow to come out, man. He's pinned onto that line. Who's your favorite player in the squad? Probably Frankie or Pedri. But I really like Koundé at right back too. I really love him at right back. But Priyanchu, guys, calm down. It's a minute and 30 seconds into this match. Stop with the we're losing. I need some confidence here. While I was waiting, I was watching the chat, what everybody was saying. Everybody was so negative, man. Calm down, guys. We need to have some confidence here. Let the boys play. Let the boys play. I want to try and set up a live stream of the time I'm at, but it's just hard to do that without potentially breaking any copyright laws. But I just reset that. This, what you can see is over here, the numbers. This is a little bit ahead of where I am. So you'll probably see a score update here before you hear my reaction. It should be a few like 20 seconds ahead of where I am. But let's see. Okay, that wasn't the best ball from Fermin right there, but I'm liking the play between Fermin and Ferran. They could be an interesting combination. They should have some chemistry in theory. And I don't think Xavi had a ton of options up top. I like that he played Gu over Roque because I think Gu deserves playing time, man. Roque is going to get it. I'm worried that Gu might just be forgotten effectively because Roque just came. We're last in La Liga, knocked out of Champions League 2. They need to have some patience. Yeah, for real. Like, 4-1 loss hurts, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, he had a good open ball to Fermin. Fermin was open wide, but Joao Felix missed it. He took too much time on the ball. The pressing. Fermin Lopez and Mark Yu are pressing really hard. I like the two of them on this press. Which is something wild to say, because I haven't said positive things about Barca's press in a long time. What are we saying? I'm a better coach than... Come on, Rob Rickson, calm down. I believe in our men. Good job. Just set up the foot mob one. Well, the foot mob one won't be directly correlated to the stream that I'm watching because every stream is delayed everywhere. Do you think Kuba will come back to Barca? No, I don't think he's going to come back to Barca anytime soon, even though he would be a great signing. The kid is wonderful at Sociedad. But what are we thinking? I'm learning as a Barca to lower my expectations. Yeah. Realistically, that's what we need to do. This team is in the Champions League for the first time in... It's in the Champions League knockout stages for the first time in 2 years. And if we get past Napoli, we're on to the quarterfinals for the first time in 3 years. Like, that's a big deal for us, you know. We've been so poor for so long. It's important to have that success. Move that in front of me, guys, so you guys can see my Instagram and everything. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram too, Bobby Lou, Bob Lee Lou. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah. Jay, I know this camera angle's tough. It's like when you play in FIFA and the other guy has some wild camera angle and it just screws up your entire game. But that's what these small stadiums got. YouTube is better because you can't rewind the stream on Twitch. Yeah, that's true. You can match up my stream with what's going on. I'm at 4 minutes and 50 seconds when I said that. So you guys want to match your live stream with my stream with your match, do that. Who gives crosses, Ferran or Felix? No one's really... I think Balde is going to provide most of the width. Felix is playing pretty narrow right now. He's got pretty much a free roll as a second striker, and it looks like the wide midfield, the Frankie De Jong and Fermin Lopez providing most of the width. Oh, good cross from Ferran, or like ball back in from Ferran. Marquinhos a little bit slow with it, but got a shot blocked, but took a shot. Do you think we can win the UCL? I think it's a little optimistic to say we can win the UCL, but I think we can be competitive. We just kind of have to put one or two things together before that comes. We'll see what happens. I hate this camera angle too. Wondering, how is your Spanish? Alex, not good. No, non bien. I know very little from just playing soccer, playing football, but nothing significant. I would like to learn some, but you know. Balde, all right, that guy defended well, but I'm worried about Balde, man. He struggles to take people on, and it doesn't look like he's really improving at it. I don't know if maybe he's just not agile enough. He slipped there. That's tough. But good tackle. Good job. Good defending from that. We should cash in on Balde. I don't know. Part of me wants to agree. I really like the profile and what he can do at times, but he's just not that great attacking wise. Oh, good glancing header from, who's that, Sergio Roberto? Fermin's covering back. Good job, Fermin. Okay. Hey, Robby, thoughts on getting clapped for the third El Clasico this season? That was the second El Clasico. I guess technically the third if you count the one in the summer. But yeah, that was tough. Oh, good win. Oh, that was not your best work, my friend. Ferran won a ball back and he headed it to Marquinhos, but Marquinhos tried to flick on for Fermin Lopez, but he missed the flick. It went right through. What happened to the Super League project? I don't think it's ever going to happen. I think it's just an optimistic hope. It was basically said to not be against the rules, and that whoever was like a UEFA couldn't sanction clubs for trying to do it, but that doesn't mean it's ever going to happen. No one selling Balde. He's just he is just having a bad season, but it's like the club is so desperate for money. That's the reasoning for that. And we have Cancelo who can cover that position. Yes, he's 30 years old, but it's an argument I understand. If we sell any defender, I don't know. And wingbacks are consistently being used less by the best teams in the world. They're constantly using 4 center backs. So if we're going to sell a defender, it might be Balde. They're just not used often by the best teams in the world. I speak about it a little bit in my next video. It's coming out on Saturday, but City and Inter last season both played with basically 4 center backs the entire time. At least 3, though. And so it seems like the best coaches are keying in on that. So the wingback role is changing. And Balde's really expected to make really aggressive forward runs. And if he can't create space and, you know, put in a good cross, it's an interesting question. What do you think about Casido? I don't know. I think it's telling that Xavi doesn't put much faith in him and try to play him. I feel like he really would if there was an inkling of not talent but potential there. I know there is quality and he can play for maybe a lower tier La Liga side one day. But did he get the ball? Did he touch him? Whatever. I'm a City fan, but I hope Barca can make it far. Yeah, me too. Solid backup midfielder. Yeah, maybe. I don't even think he touched him. Marquinhos just kind of slid through a defender, but he didn't look like he made any contact. But the defender did a good little bit of play acting. 150 concurrent viewers already. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining. If you guys are interested, I set up memberships so you can use emotes in the chat and have a little Barca badge next to your name. If you are interested, it helps me make more videos and helps me live stream and everything. I also might stay live for the Madrid Atleti game after this one, but you know, we'll see if my voice holds up. I am not that talkative. I don't talk all that much in my normal life, and so it's kind of wild. After I live stream for 2 hours, I lose my voice entirely. It's what I imagine Xavi or Pep Guardiola feels like after one of his matches. What a flick from Felix. Marquinhos held the ball up really well. That is something that Lewandowski has been terrible at all season. Ferran's bumbling with the ball a little bit, but we got some momentum going here. Ferran's running through the middle. Roberto did a nice little cutback, but he doesn't really have a ton of options. Marquinhos did really good holding that ball up, though. The new 16-year-old prospect who was on the bench for us against Madrid. What's his name? Was it the Hungarian guy? I don't know. I don't really know anything about him. I think the main problem is Barca is our medical staff. I don't know. Man, everybody's getting injured right now. Like, look at Madrid. Nobody's complaining about their medical staff being a problem, but their entire team is basically out injured. Every single one of their center backs is hurt. What's going on, Stitching? What's your take on Messi going to Inter Miami instead of Barca? Yeah, there's financial problems, you know. it wasn't gonna. It probably could have happened if Messi waited, but it is what it is. I'm happy to see Messi in the U.S. brings a little bit of excitement around MLS for a little while. I don't think it's gonna last, but hello, it exists. We're also, for those of you who are like jumping between this and the actual match, I'm going to be live streaming. No, I'm going to be doing a little bit of an analysis of the lineup later at halftime, so we can take a little bit of a look at, you know, how these two teams are matching up against each other. But you know, it's a pretty free flowing game, and we should probably be expecting to be dominating a little bit more than this, but we're not really holding a ton of possession. But I do like the danger of running at them so much. But it also creates some danger since they have the ball a little bit. They might have a chance. Where to watch it live? I'm not sure, Cigar. Somebody in the chat might be able to help you out, depending on where you are. I'm watching it on ESPN Plus, but I'm in the US. It might not work for you. Might be able to use a VPN to access it, but then you'll have to pay for ESPN Plus. What's your prediction for Atleti versus Real Madrid? -3-1 Madrid. Maybe. I don't know. I think it'll be an interesting game. I think they obviously know each other. They just played last week, so they're very familiar. Bad ball from Sergio Roberto right there. But good pressure from Ferran. I like that. Good aggression. I really like having him and Mark Yu up front because they can press like nobody else in the squad, basically, except probably Rafinha. And Mark Yu just has more legs than Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski has the brains to be able to press well. He just doesn't have the legs anymore. He used to be a good presser, though. Do you think Roque will be subbed in? Yeah, I think Roque's getting playing time today. Good cover from Romeo. He's not having a bad game. I think that's their ball. Oh, we got the ball. Good call. I feel bad for you guys crashing down into shit. Yeah, I think that's our ball. They won in the league because of Carlos negative IQ playing Cruz DM. Do you know Talk FCB? I know of him. I don't really know any Barcelona creators. I know of most of them though. Bro, where can I watch? Josh, if you're in North America, you should be able to watch on ESPN Plus or ESPN. But you might have to buy ESPN. I'm not sure if it's running for free. But elsewhere, I'm not entirely sure. I don't hate seeing Romeo in this match either, guys. I know people hate Romeo, but I actually think he might have been a bit of a solution for the squad if he played against Madrid. He's not a perfect player, but Xavi started Sergio Roberto. You really think Sergio Roberto's... Oh, Ferran is just not connecting here well with... I think that was Felix. They're not communicating. You know, they don't have that chemistry. You understand that because Felix has been starting every match, but without Ferran in it, so they don't really know how to play with each other all that well. Yala shoot. Somebody just said a way to potentially be able to watch in chat. Kakper. Good job, Christensen. Good cover. I really want to see Christensen as a center back. So maybe Xavi brings in Kubarsi finally. He plays Kubarsi as a center back. He moves Christensen to CDM. That could be interesting. Twitter streams exist too. There you go. Garv's got a few more. De Jong's on a horrible contract. He needs to leave because he can get money. So actually, 24K, I was thinking a lot about that. He is currently the second highest paid player in the world. He's not the second best player in the world. He could be worth that much if the team does well. Didn't he win the ball? Yeah, get out of here. He definitely cleated him, but like, what are you gonna do? They both went for a ball. Quad, I did read your comment. I just didn't have the time to respond to it yet, but I will get to it. Christensen, he had his hands all over him, but I could see that being called a foul. If this were against Madrid, I could see that getting called a foul. Strange you didn't get a notification saying I went live this time. Interesting. I have no idea how it works. So I was like pre-streaming. I think somebody just knocked on my door. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry, it just sounded like somebody knocked on my door. I got concerned for a moment. Alex, I'm back. Don't worry. Good ball from Koundé. Fine ball. I was watching a couple highlights because my next video is about Koundé. And he can play a good ball. He can play a mean ball once in a while. He's a dangerous player. I just don't know if he's the best center back in the world. He's fine in this match. I'm not upset about him playing against, you know, this tier of a squad. Actually, I want to see Unionistas. I want to see what tier of Spanish football they play in. Sorry, that might have hurt if you're wearing headphones. Let's see. Wikipedia. This is in Spanish. Great. It's in the 3rd division, I think. Can't read Spanish all that well, but that's what it looks like. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? Gotta go back to live stream so I can see the chat. Will come. Declan Rice will come. Funk. That is maybe the most delusional take I've heard all stream. There is 0 chance we get that Declan Rice comes. I would love it. It would be phenomenal. 24K. That's almost exactly what I say in my video, more or less. But you know, you can wait until Saturday and to see exactly what I say. Not sure why Koundé doesn't play. Mourinho will come to Barca next season. I really don't think he will. I don't think he plays the style of football that Barcelona wants, nor do they probably want to be associated with him. I did see that Jorge Mendes, who has a very good relationship with Joan Laporta, potentially maybe too good of a relationship, offered him to Barca, but I'm from Taiwan. I can only watch this match from a random Chinese website with a Russian commentator. Eddie, that's why you're listening here. So we can actually, you know, talk about this match. But I get it. I've heard my fair share of wild streams. You're not going to get a pen for that, Christensen. That's tough, though. Like, whatever. They all love to complain. So much. Luis Diaz to Barca. Oh, that could be an interesting move. I don't think it'll happen. I think it'd just be too expensive. But dude, how has Koundé been nominated for the Team of the Year ahead of Araujo? Araujo never gets called for that stuff. I don't understand why, but they never love to nominate Araujo for those things. But Koundé was one of the best right backs in the world last year. Araujo was also one of the best center backs in the world, but I think Koundé just got more credit than Araujo did by specifically probably the English media. So Xavi should stop coaching and start playing again. Barcelona was better. Yeah, maybe. Honestly. Who do you think should be our holding DM? Right now, I think it should be Romeu. I think he should, you know, rotate in games where we desperately need a holding defensive midfielder. And in games where we might not. Oh, Ferran's not. He kept the ball. You know, you can't really complain when you keep the ball, but not his best work. I'd love to see Christensen play there, though. No goal in Yazid. I know there's no goal in 21 minutes, but calma, amigo. How do you feel about Xavi? Yeah, AJ, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Great shout. Bring Xavi back. I genuinely would be interested to see how well Xavi would be able to compete at this age. Good pressure from Fermin right there. From Brazil, the Marcos. What's going on? Love the love from Brazil. Appreciate that. Oh God, guys. It's a pretty open game, you know. They're not Barca's not holding the ball great. Unionistas is keeping a good little, not a ton of pressure, but enough pressure on the ball to kind of make it difficult for Barca to create. Gu is holding the ball up well, man. We haven't seen that in months. Goat Edits, what's going on, man? Robby, what minute are you at? I'm at 20 minutes, 26 seconds to be exact. I want to actually check to make sure my timer is the run it is. Okay. Yeah, so I'm 30 seconds behind my SofaScore timer right here. Whatever this is at, as long as it's not frozen, I'm 30 seconds behind it. Why isn't Lewa starting? Let him rest. That's what they're doing. He doesn't need to start, and Gu deserves some playing time. Frankie, not your best ball, my guy. Marco, another guy from Brazil. What's going on, amigo? Ooh, Mark, you. Nice little acrobatics from him to finally put a real shot on goal. Good try, good try. I'm happy with that. That was a good ball from Felix, though. Felix can whip in a good cross with his right foot. But Q just kind of put it in an easy spot. Barishi, I might stay live for the Madrid Atleti game, but, you know, we'll see. See how it goes. Why is the thumbnail showing you are angry? I'm always angry, bro. Have you seen these Barca matches recently? That's why. Do I like the lineup? Yeah, I'm fine with it. I wish Hector Fort started over Sergio Roberto, but that's not that big of a deal. You know, I can't really complain that much. Marky reminds me of Ferran Torres. Yeah, similar. I think Gu is just a little bit more athletic. Ferran Torres was solid. I was pretty happy with him, though. Gu is strong. He's holding off these guys pretty well. And he's not exactly huge. He's probably like 6'1", maybe, which is like 186 centimeters, something like that. I reckon Xavi gets the boot in February. No, I think he's staying until the end of the summer. I don't know. I don't really care what happens. Unless we get like blown out by Napoli and we're way out of the league by then, I really don't think it's going to happen. See what Balde can do here on the wing with the ball. Is he just going to pass back? Looks like it, yeah. He tried to make a run. This defender is getting to him, though. He's got his hands all over him. Way to use their pace there, Balde. Okay, not the best cross, but fine ball. Which Prem team and national team do you support? Mare, I don't really have a Prem team. I like Arsenal. I like Spurs. I don't really have a real commitment. I know they're rivals. I don't really care. I like Jurgen Klopp. I like players and I like managers, so I usually like to pick teams that way. But I don't really have a specific team. And national teams, I like players. It's the same way. I like to see my players on Barca specifically, but, you know, obviously the U.S., I'm American, so I'd like to see the U.S. do well, but I'm not that delusional. But, yeah, you know, Arsenal's good. Arsenal is good. I really like Mikel Arteta. That's a good, dangerous cross there from... Was that Balde who hit that in? I think that was Balde. Good ball. Good ball, Balde. Frankie, in these games, he looks so much better than everyone else on the pitch. Like, he's just so smart on the ball. Balde's got some mean crosses today. Good job, Balde. Okay, he's not really winning. Beat the first man. Yeah, Balde's got some good whips into whipping in. He's whipping in a good ball today. So, you know, he's being dangerous. He's still not being the most amazing dribbler in the world, but he's playing well. So Koundé, if he can't play right back. Well, he can play right back. It's whether or not he wants to play right back. And I think if Xavi keeps playing him at right back and he doesn't change his attitude, he'll probably want to be sold anyway. Okay, another little try-on goal. It wasn't the greatest chance. I think that was Felix. Palestine versus the UAE right now, and it's 1-1. Wow, they heard the rumors of being sold. Yeah. And what age or year did you start? I started watching football in like 2017. I was 17. Yeah, that's when I started. I didn't start playing, though, until I was 18. I'm still not great, but I'm okay. I might want to do some IRL football stuff one day, but not anytime soon. 160 viewers. Wow, what's going on, everybody? Want to shout out if you guys are interested. We have special emotes for members in the chat. You just press the join button next to the subscribe button, and you can also use those emotes in the comments of my videos, as well as getting a little badge next to your name that shows that you are a culé, and, you know, support me, help me make more videos. What's up, Misha? I'm from Palestine. Stay safe. Share. That's all I can hope, man. Is being a member paid? Yeah, I think it's $2.99 to get access to those emotes and to have that. You know, I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm not ever going to make my chat members only. It's only if you want to help support that way, and if you can afford it. If you can, I understand. It's, you know, it is what it is. You're playing a bad team in the round of 16. What if we pull up Barbastro? Calma. I think Real Madrid's going to win, but I really would love to see Athletic win. I think it'll be a good match, though. I don't think Real Madrid's going to blow him out of the water. Ferran is getting absolutely destroyed by this guy. Yeah, there's no way that wasn't a foul. Yeah, I'm 23, 24. You think I'm younger or older? Probably younger. I get that I look way too young. Barcelona, see? Ferran is so mid. I don't know. I think he might be better as a sub. Like, he might just have to be a super sub for Barca. Because I've really liked him as a sub this season, but I haven't loved him as a starter so far. I think he started 3 games in a row. 160 viewers still. That's pretty sick. Nikhil, yeah, I am American. What position did I play in football? When I first started, I was just a forward because I didn't really know what I was doing. So I just ball chased basically the whole time, pressed because I could press well. But now I tend to play either like a right back or a left back or midfielder. But I don't play organized. I just play pickup once in a while. So sometimes I play striker too. It's not really that organized of a position. But I think I'm probably best at like midfield or right back. But I'm still not great. I would like to make some IRL football content, but we'll see. Poor attack today. Yeah, they're okay. They're still finding their footing, but they're not like exposing themselves terribly at the back. And so that's why I'm not too upset with how they're playing right now. Play forward and didn't press at all. That's fine. Some people play like that. You could basically fit into Barca, man. Levy was just catching form. Give him a break. Good press from Koundé. Good pressure. Way to not foul the guy. Good work. Got a little press on today. Koundé's got a drop. Yeah, he's out of position. Romeo covered for him. Oh, that was a good little dive from Romeo, but way to catch that foul. Loving the streams. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that, man. I really like doing this, especially recently, because I'm not really able to read all these comments anymore because a lot of them are very negative. So I try to just avoid reading YouTube comments, but it's really easy to talk to you guys on here, and I tend to like it a lot more. What's my stream schedule? I'm just going to stream every Barca match, so 15 or 20 minutes before every Barca match in January, you'll be able to find me live. I might start doing other matches. Well, was that not a foul? Oh, he kept the ball. Good job, Fermin. He can be pretty nimble once in a while. He's good on the ball. It's 30 minutes of playing time, and we haven't scored. I know. We haven't really had great chances. We've had our okay chances, but they're not creating profound opportunities. But they're playing all right. I'm not really that upset. Good ball from Romeo out to Balde. Balde's got a lot of space in front of him, and he passes it away. Interesting. Balde cross it. He's going to create some space right there, and he hits his first man. Good job from Balde there. Does Felix have an option to buy in his loan? No, he does not. They originally were going to include it, I think, but they didn't because it would be a financial problem. Good way to hold him off, Balde. Balde's pretty strong. He can be pretty strong. Bro, I miss Gavi. We all miss Gavi, man. He'll be back. He'll be back. We really need the next Busquets. Yeah, we do. We could always use a new Busquets. Start bench sell. Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane. Oh, good shot from Ferran there. He had a good little opportunity about 5 yards outside the box. I don't know about that, Sir Bloxy. I feel like I can't really... I think you got to start and bench... You got to start Xavi, bench Iniesta, and sell Zizou. But it depends on what your team needs, you know? How it's set up. Because in certain situations, I could see Zizou being more impactful than Iniesta. But in also other situations, when you have Xavi in the lineup, Iniesta would probably be better than Zidane, especially with their chemistry. Good job winning the ball back from Koundé. Koundé really is a solid center back against a lot of basically average-sized people. But when the defender is, or the attacker is like athletically challenging, it seems to be difficult for Koundé. And I think Xavi has to recognize that beforehand in matches. That was one of the reasons we struggled so much against Deportivo Alaves earlier in the season. Zizou would headbutt someone and we'd be down a man. Oh, they got a little opening here. They had a man in space, but he couldn't. It would have been hard to pick him out. Oh, they got an opportunity. And it's 1-0 Unionistas. Jesus Christ. What a goal that was. What a goal that was. Boys. Viper, I love my life, man. It's alright. We're not finished, Juan. Calm down. This was a very difficult chance. Balde probably should have come to him quicker. Put some more pressure on him. He gets a volley that. Like, that's not easy. He puts it in a great spot. What up? Woke up early for this match. I should quit now. Guys, calm down. We need to have a little breather. All right, everybody calm down. Their XG right now is probably like 0.5. If that. And our XG's got to be like 1.2 or something. 1 maybe. Man, we are not feeling great right now, are we? Did my chat freeze? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, I keep getting worried that my chat's freezing. We're not Liverpool. Why are we conceding first? Yeah, I know. I talked about it in my most recent video. I was saying how we don't have the facilities to be conceding first this much. It really makes it difficult for us. That was also a great goal. Yeah, good point, AJ. Come on. Pull it together. Create some more chances. Maybe they just need a little bit of a push. Give the ball to Frankie. Let him do whatever he wants. He doesn't really have a ton of options, but kind of killed our mojo a little bit. And fans, there's probably only like 6,000 of them or something at the stadium, but they look like they're going wild. They're having a great time. Good for them. Can you imagine being Unionistas, though? Coming up against... I don't know if that was a foul. That looked clean. Oh, that was a foul. How was that not a foul? Good job from Fermin. Way to use your head there. Looking like Gavi. Prime Gavi over here. Unionistas have got some energy. They're pressing hard right now. I'm going to sleep. Sell Balde. Calma, guys. Calma. Unionistas looking kind of sturdy, not going to lie. Yeah. They're looking all right. Which country are you from? I'm from the U.S. Guys. They need to create some better chances. They're really struggling to play through the middle right now. Everything is going through the wingers. And our wingers are Ferran Torres and Balde. So. I don't really have to say more, but Frankie's hitting some good balls. That's a dangerous ball into a good area, but these balls aren't finding anybody. You know, we can play a decent shot all we want, but oh my god, the ref is letting us play like crazy. That was probably a foul, but Koundé covered that bad touch. Okay. No way we were losing to a team with no logo on Google. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. here. Benjamin, or I guess 14 something, 14:05. Eric as a CDM. Eric Garcia's at Girona, but I don't think he's an option as a CDM. We tried him and he looked terrible last year. Fermin lost the ball. We're going to need to create a better chance because they seem to want to play through the middle, but I feel like Fermin Lopez is pretty neutralized right now. He's not being that dangerous or threatening, and when Unionistas get the ball on the attack, they have a lot of space. He should cut this up to the box, and they're slow getting back. Like, whoever took that shot was open in the midfield. This camera angle does suck, Wall, but this guy was open to take a good rip, and Fermin did a good job putting a little tiny bit of pressure on him, but will help. I like your point. We do not have a style. Yeah, we don't have a point of style. We really don't have a style right now. Xavi's got to figure out a way to, I don't know, get a little bit of chemistry, get a system in here for these guys. Okay. I don't know what's going on. They're arguing a lot. This ref is really letting the play continue. 230 viewers. What's going on, everybody? If you are interested, I have membership set up, so if you guys want to support the stream, help me make more videos as well. And you also get emotes. If you do sign up, you get an emote, and you also get a Koundé badge next to your name that shows that you are supporting the channel. And I don't know, the emotes are pretty cool. Good ball from Koundé. Oh, he did a good job to grab that out. Ooh, that's a foul. No, he hit him when he was jumping. Okay, whatever. We won the ball. It's Unionistas. Koundé sub, calma. What state you from, Brody? I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm ready for World Cup 26. I want to go to as many matches as I can. I'm thinking about going to a couple of Copa America matches this summer, but I just gotta figure out a way to afford it. If I can make a video about it, that would be huge. Fermin did a good job winning that ball. You did a really nice touch. Dude, they are being pretty aggressive with us right now, and we're not handling it all that well. Good ball from Ferran, but didn't find anybody. We're putting fine balls in. That wasn't it, Romeu. Started to go fund me for Barca. Quad, it's all good. There's a Highline in the Clasico as a new tactic. Didn't see it in an earlier match. Yeah, Viper, if you didn't see my last video, yeah. Xavi hasn't really been doing that, and it wasn't a good idea. Is there a Discord? I could think about setting up a Discord if you guys would use it. I could look into setting it up for everybody. I don't know if there is one. I'm sure there is one, but that was some good play, and it's not like Unionistas is playing well and we're playing terribly. We're just making a few. The underdogs are losing. Robby, what do you think about Genoa? They're sitting 12th in Serie A and drew Inter, and they were in the second division last season. I don't know. I know that guy from Spurs, the guy who just joined Spurs, Dragusin, I think. He used to play for Genoa, and I heard he did really well. I don't have much thoughts on that. Mbappe to Barca sounds like a fever dream. Yeah, it is a fever dream. It's not happening, but it would be cool. It's okay to be delusional. Fermin and Joao Felix. There's zero chance he gets this ball. Yeah, keeper got out to it. Wasn't the best ball from who was that, Fermin, but I would love to see Sancho make a comeback at Dortmund, Yazid. I think that would be great. I think he deserves it. But I think we haven't really seen him play yet, no? Thin ice, eh? Yeah, Jose. Thin ice. In fact, the team we are playing are below Barcelona B in the league table. Jesus Christ. That should mean that these guys like Gu and Hector Fort should have experience playing them, no? Iñaki Peña will score a half-field goal and save us. All right. My money's on that as well. Good cross from Sergio Roberto. Nobody's there, man. These balls aren't terrible, but nobody's in these positions. Good job, Balde. Way to hold off that pressure. Good job, Balde. Good job. Good job. What do you think of Reina playing for Barca? I don't think it's happening. But I saw that in your comment, Quad. I think it's an interesting idea. I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't think he's proven enough. And I don't know how much he would cost, because I know there's a little bit of an American tax on these players. I think it could be interesting. It's just not going to happen. Sum himself in. Oh, Sancho got an assist. I want to watch his highlights. I didn't see anything about it, but that's good to hear. I like the kid. I like the player. He can be really good. Sergio Roberto, Koundé. We've got a little bit more sustained possession, but again, we can't play through the middle at all. Like, we're trying right here. For me, Sergio Roberto's offsides. Did you see what Guardiola said about Barca's situation? I saw he said something about it not being Xavi's fault and being on the players because they're playing poorly or whatever. The players are playing poorly, but Xavi's not helping, and I think Barca. I know Guardiola will usually speak his mind, but I think he is just kind of protecting his friend. He doesn't want to speak out poorly because whatever. I don't know. 236 viewers. What's up, everybody? We got a goal and assist before Anthony Almeida. Bro. What happened? We fell off after the El Clasico in October. We got injuries. Gavi got injured specifically. That really hurt us. And I think form just dropped as a whole. Let's see how we defend this long kick. Christensen won the header, but then they get the second ball. No. Oh, that's a foul, no? Yeah, he just flew into Fermin. Jesus Christ, that could have been bad. That was a little wild. Oh, okay. I thought it was worse than it was. You looks like to be the only one pressing at the moment. I think Ferran's putting on a good pressure, and so is Fermin. It's an interesting setup having Fermin, Gu, and Ferran because they can all press well. I think we are seeing that a little bit, but we're just putting in terrible balls. Okay, and they're being really aggressive here, and it's being pretty successful. That's all. That's not a corner? Whatever. Form is temporary. Class is permanent. The sofa score froze. All right, let me try and reset that. Let's see if this works. There you go. I should have reset it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Barca B cannot qualify for La Liga. Yeah, they can't qualify for La Liga. You can't have two teams under the same club playing in La Liga. I left, came back, and Barca are losing 1-0. Yeah, it do be like that, don't it? Koundé. All right. He's calm on the ball, too. Koundé is very chill on the ball. I like the strength we've seen from Gu today. It's just something we haven't seen from Lewandowski. It's surprising to me. Romeo's got that big, powerful header. Okay, communicate, Balde. Terrible ball from Balde. Okay, I thought that was more dangerous, but you can't really tell from this camera angle. Calma. I need that Barca comeback. All right, Balde's making a little bit of a run. Fermin's getting 2 guys pressuring him. Yeah, Jesus Christ. They are playing tough right now. You think the way they're playing it can't really hold up 90 minutes, right? But I said the same about Real Madrid, and they managed it well. You can't expect these guys to manage it as well as Carlo Ancelotti's team did. Barcelona female division. Barcelona Femini could beat Barcelona right now, probably 2-0, 3-0, the way they're playing. Bonmati's incredible. She's wonderful. Really feeling bad for being a Madrid fan. Really feeling bad for Barca. What the hell is going on with this broken small Catalan club? All right, calm down, bro. But yes, we are a little broken right now. It's tough. You know, we have so much financial issues, and there are, like, the expectations are so high. Why is there nobody there? And the expectations are so high, so it's very difficult to succeed. See if Sergio Roberto can intercept this ball. They're in a little dangerous position, and Iñaki Peña made a decent save. Jesus Christ. That's what happens in these games, though. They have counterattacks. Like, it's what's going to happen. Frankie de Jong's playing as a center back, and I guess that was on a corner or whatever. I think that ball was going out anyway, but whatever. Iñaki Peña's got to do what he's got to do. Do you think Barca can win anything this season? Yes, I do think Barca can win a trophy this season. I think they have a chance still to win La Liga. Yeah, they're 7 points back from Madrid, but you know, teams have come back from that deficit before, and it's not like Madrid is perfect right now. They're better than Barcelona, but they're not perfect. They have mistakes. They have so many injuries, so you know, who knows what's going to happen with them. Iñaki Peña, way to win that ball, but they got a deflection. All right, way to get that out. Joao Felix, good ball. Come on, Ferran, go. He screwed this up against Madrid. He had a 1v1 against Madrid. Vamos. Let's go, Ferran Torres. That's huge. Finally, let's go. Come on, pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 1-1. We're back. Calm down, everybody. All right. Thank God. Way to not screw that up, Ferran Torres. Good finish. The goalie got hands on it, but he also took a shot really late, too. But I think he was cutting off his own angle accidentally. But, hey, he finished, right? Great. It's a good goal from him, too. From outside that far. And moving away from goal. Slipped, too. Good shot. At last, yeah. A good goal. And it was on a counter, too. Fermin, hold possession. Good job, Fermin. Good job. 2 minutes of added time. Not a ton to talk about at halftime, but we'll try and take a little look at what's going on here. Kind of take a look at their crossing. The play between Sergio Roberto and Ferran Torres has been specifically interesting. Oh, we haven't seen Fermin take hits from out wide in a long time. I was excited about that, but no, it wasn't his best shot ever. Oh, I'm sorry. Some of you guys just got ads. Whoops. I try to delay them as much as possible because make the viewing experience so much worse. Ferran, the best player on this pitch right now. I don't know. I'd probably say Frankie or Fermin Lopez are playing just as well. And Joao Felix has played good balls in as well. You know, I'm pretty sure that was assisted by Joao Felix. I don't know if that counts as an assist, actually. It was so far. But, you know, we'll see. Good job, Frankie, winning that ball. Romeo doesn't have a ton of options, but good composure. Way to not fluff that up. Sergio Roberto, what do you got? The play between him and Ferran has been pretty interesting. But the crosses, man, the crosses were just poor. Poor, poor, poor. Do you have a delay? Right now I'm at the 46th minute and 20 seconds in. We need Ter Stegen back ASAP. Yeah, we could use Ter Stegen back for sure. Come on, guys. Let's get another. We got 17 seconds. Do they want to make the push? You can always tell if they're coming down, but Flaming's still making runs. Felix is coming narrow. Balde's getting that wide position. That's pretty much, that's what they've been doing recently. That's how the setup has been for the most part for most of the past few games. The left back is providing the width, and whoever's on the left, usually Felix, but sometimes Ferran, is coming really narrow up with Lewandowski or right now Gyu. Felix has got a chance. Fumbles the ball a little bit. Good pressure from Fermin. That's not a foul. Whatever. All right, halftime. Halftime. We're going to do a little analysis. I'm just going to come over here and get a screenshot of something I want to talk about with you guys. The camera angle is not helping me get a good picture here. But you know, we're tied. It's a new game we got going on, right? So you can't really be that upset. You can be because we had so much possession, and you know, this is what we came out of it with. But we defended okay. You know, Naki Pena didn't do great, but he had, you know, did okay. He did fine. 207 viewers. What's going on, everybody? If you guys are interested, we do have channel membership set up. There should be a join button right next to subscribe. You get to use some special emotes, and it helps me out. I got to shout it out every once in a while just to help me make more streams. It's really the only way I can justify doing it. Let's see. I'm trying to get a screenshot here so we can start a little bit of an analysis of the lineup. This is all right. It's so dark. It should be fine. All right, print this in Photoshop. I'm gonna throw a little image adjusting on here too, so I don't get copyright strikes, because this would be silly, but it's pretty strict. We're gonna do a little black and white, and that should be fine. All right, we're gonna switch over to this with the camera. Switch over to this, right? Okay, you could see that. You can't see me for some reason. Let's see. Let's add me. Did that work? It didn't work. All right, that's annoying. We're gonna come back over here then. Figuring it out. 235 viewers. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. We're just figuring out how I can start analyzing this a little bit more. Let's see. Window capture should be fine. Okay, we got it. Got the Photoshop up. That should be good. I'm just gonna move it below me, and we're gonna move me a little bit. What we're gonna do is duplicate this. Throw me below here. Now there's two of me. And sorry guys, some technical difficulties, but there we go. All right, got me over here. And now we're looking a little bit at this lineup. 260 viewers. Wow, what's up, everybody? So, all right, we're seeing a lot of play on the right over here with where are my tools? We're seeing a lot of play on the right here with Ferran, and then Sergio Roberto's coming up and giving him a lot of width. They're playing okay. They seem to be getting it in the last few minutes, and it's creating some dangerous chances, right? It didn't lead to the goal. That was on a counterattack, but it's providing the team with something, right? Some energy, some ability to move the ball forward, which they kind of seem to be struggling with if they're not stretching the pitch, right? The other way they're getting up the pitch is not at all really through the middle. They usually bounce it between either, I think this is Fermin. No, Fermin's right here. Fermin or Joao Felix. They're both coming centrally, and they are usually Frankie or Romeo are bouncing it between them and then bringing it wide, or they're bouncing it between them and bringing it wide over here, right? And what they need to be able to do, they need to be able to create more centrally. So I'm thinking Joao and Fermin need to match up more. We haven't really seen any of that so far today. Actually, let's bring the chat up on screen so you guys we can see what you're saying. Right there. Okay, we can see what everybody's saying. So we need a little bit more of... Actually, chat's in the way now. We can move the chat. There, I guess we can see the most recent chats. So we can see they're trying to a little bit, but they're really not even trying to. They're struggling to kind of show the Ferran goal. I can't. I will get copyright striked, and then that will screw a lot of things up. But basically, it was just a counterattack. We saw Felix and... Oh, no. I think I should be fine. Hold on. We're going to just go back and re-black and white that. We saw Felix get a little flick on right here. Felix was right here. He got a flick. He flicked it on to Ferran, and their entire back line was in front of the half-field line, and Ferran was able to bust through, and he kept the ball well, and he ran up here. He shifted over to the right, and he scored one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He did okay. You know, he did well. He scored. You can't really complain. He missed a chance like that against Madrid, and so we can hold that against him. But if we play Christensen in a John Stones role, would we need to sign any new players? Maybe more center backs, but I think it would be an interesting play. Yeah, I think we just don't really have... I don't think Xavi has the balls effectively to do that. I haven't seen him be too experimental. Sadly, I can't watch the game. Suarez enthusiast, what's going on? They're going to show the match. I'm sorry, Suarez. There might be some other ways to find it. Some people in the chat might be able to help you out. The team has zero chemistry. Yeah, I can't really show it anymore, but we can move this over a little bit so we can see. So we got Gyu over here. We're seeing a lot of chances happen from over here from Balde, and with Ferran over here. But and actually Sergio Roberto here and Joao Felix up here. They're trying to throw balls into the middle like crazy, but it's just not being successful. They are not finding heads. To me, it seems like everyone is too clustered centrally. Like everyone is making the exact same run, which would go exactly along the lines of saying they don't have a ton of chemistry. They're all making a run either to the front post or to the back post, or pretty much staying clumped together. And there needs to be a variety in the runs to spread the team out, especially in the box. That would help them a lot in creating more space and giving the players a better chance at finding the ball. Because it doesn't seem like the guys are really trying to pick specific people out. So the best chance would be to spread your guys in the box out a little bit, you know? Have a guy at the near post, have a guy at the back post, have a couple of people on the penalty spot. Later, Quad, if you're checking out, what do you think our next big signing will be? Next big signing, probably, I mean, I hope it's a defensive midfielder, but it also might be like the likes of Nico Williams or something this summer. I don't think it's going to be like over 50, 60 mil, but they might be able to get something like that going this summer. Pedri might play. I think I could see Pedri coming on if we need him, but no, I do want to see if I'm missing any of the match here. You guys can't see the match. Okay. At halftime, Romeo, Gundogan in, Sergio Roberto out, Araujo's out because of the red card he got in the Supercopa. It overlaps. Priority should be a pivot. Yeah, I agree. I think the priority, I definitely agree. Priority should, you look like you're 20. I'm 24. I'm about to turn 24 in a couple days. Pedri, Zubamendi. I would love to see Zubamendi come, right? I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think he wants to leave Sociedad. If they kind of fumble through, Kasper Schmeichel is available. Yeah, I don't see that happening. I don't think that Barca wants to buy a goalkeeper. Thoughts on Calvin Phillips? I like the idea of Calvin Phillips coming, right? Yeah. There's no way this Barcelona team is winning any title this season. I disagree, Jasko. I think they can win the Copa del Rey. Obviously they have to get it through this match first, but I think it's feasible. It might be a little bit optimistic, but the team isn't playing incredibly, right? But that doesn't mean they're going to keep this form all season. And I think Xavi has proven the ability to succeed through tough times. He did that last season. They won a trophy for the first, an important trophy for the first time in several years. And that was a big deal. So they have it in them to figure it out. And they can win the Copa del Rey. It's just fumbling through a couple matches. Like, obviously, we have to get through this match, but it's not impossible. Madrid has a tougher setup against Atleti in the next round, and then who knows who we're going to get matched up against, right? There's a chance. There's always a chance. And La Liga is not out of question either. People are talking like it is, especially on, like, pundits online, and I think that's crazy. To talk like it's already locked up, it's over, because it's not like there's Real Madrid's perfect or Girona is perfect. Girona has a lot ahead of them to keep this up, and Madrid is injured. They have a lot ahead of them too. They have high expectations in every competition, and so it's going to be hard to keep up in La Liga, in the Champions League, and in the Copa del Rey for them. So, we'll see. I agree. ESPN FC is the worst. I hate listening to it. Phillips won't look good in a Barca shirt. We need Roque. I would like to see Roque get some playing time today. I think he will. I just saw an article that says Xavi wants to sell either Gundo or Frankie to get CDM. Your thoughts? I have never heard about that. I don't think Gundo is going to go anywhere. I don't think he's going to get sold. Maybe to Saudi Arabia, but I don't think he'd want to go. Frankie, I mean, I can imagine him getting sold because he's on 37 million euros a year, but again, I don't know if that's going to happen. We will win the UCL. I'm delusional. I don't think we'll win the UCL. I think we can compete, though. I think we can get lucky for the first time in years and get a good matchup. Then I think we could make it to the semifinal. I think it's possible. Why not playing Christensen as pivot? There are only there are only two first-team center backs available for this match in Koundé and Christensen. 351 concurrent viewers. Holy shit. Excuse me. Sorry for the language, if anybody's around their parents or something. But if you guys are interested, I have membership set up so you guys can use cool emotes in the chat. There's a join button right next to the subscriber button. What's up, Daily Influencer Facts? Are we going to win against Napoli? I think we will win against Napoli. Focus on this match, though. We got to focus on this match. We could talk about other things during the Atleti match, which I think I'm probably going to still be live streaming for. But what do you think about 4-2-3-1's formation? I think that's basically what we're playing right now with Balde as a... no, that's not what we're playing right now. I think it's interesting. What's up, KSI? 11 KSI. But, I think we need to make some changes in this match specifically. I think, we could speculate about the future all we want, but we've got a match to worry about right now. So what would I do at halftime? Would I make any changes for Xavi? I would probably keep the lineup the same. Start preparing. I think Pedri can come on. Let me just double check that. I think Pedri's on the bench. Yeah, Pedri is on the bench, so he can come on. Hector Fort is available as well. I'd like to see him on for Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto's making good runs today, but I think especially how attacking our right back is being right now, I think we could see Hector Fort shine because there isn't a ton of pressure on him defensively. I have no idea who Diego Koshin is, though. He's a new young player on the bench. 17 years old, 6'2". What is G? What position is G? Whatever. Where I clicked off. Okay. Who else do we got? Lewandowski's there. I would probably bring on Vitor Roque for Gu in the 65th minute. I'd like to see him get playing time. I would like to see Marc Casado come on for Romeu. I think there's not a ton of pressure on him, so I think let him play. Let Casado get some playing time, man. They're really not. I know you're really optimistic, and I try to be, but thinking about Copa del Rey's and UCL's in the league while drawing right now and barely winning against the 3rd and 4th division sides is beyond delusional. Listen, cool. It's not. The game isn't over. We're drawing. This is what happens. We're not playing terribly. We're just not crossing the ball fantastically, and they got a counterattack. They scored a good goal. this happens against a lot of sides. I think we're just taking it into account with everything that's going on. The fact that we just lost 4-1 to Madrid, and it's making us feel worse about this, when in reality, you know, they're playing okay, and I want to give them credit there. Have you heard of Marc Bernal? I have heard a little bit about him. I think he is a couple guys back, though, in the potential pivot position. But I think he does have a ton of potential. For those of you who don't know, he's a pivot option in Barcelona Athletic, but he's only 16 years old. So he's got a lot of maturing to do. But he looks good. Good goal from Ferran Torres, though, if you guys didn't see it. No, we're tied. We're tied 1-1. We can move back to the normal background, though. How do I figure this out one day? You know, we'll get this. That should be it. All right, now we got the. We're gonna reload the sofa score as well. There we go. So we can get that going. We can actually move the chat back too. There we go. See everybody's chat messages. I think it's delayed. Let's see. Can I change that? I don't really like how it's delayed. Nope. Oh, I can't do it there. I'm not gonna open up Stream Elements to change that. What happened with the Alex Garcia rumors? I think they just wanted too much from him. But I heard a couple people make good points, especially the Barcelona podcast. If you guys don't know what that is, it's on Spotify. It's great. Shiro, I've been thinking about making a Discord server. I might set that up. But basically, I think they were asking too much from him. And I don't know if he's going to be that great for us. I think he's great for Girona because of how good Girona is. They have a clear system. Oh, is that Bernal? Oh, no, it's Kubarsi. Kubarsi's coming on, guys. Kubarsi's I think he's 17. Let's pull up a little profile on him. Kubarsi's coming on for I don't know who. It's not saying who yet. I'll let you guys know the second it happens. But Pau Kubarsi, I think he's making his debut for Barcelona. Xavi's giving him some coaching right now. He's 5'11", 16 years old. He's a defender. He has a ton. There are a ton of potential about him. And actually, I saw allegedly on Twitter he's taller than that. I think he's over 6 foot now. There was someone on Twitter who was like talking with his father. But who's Kubarsi going on for? Do you guys know? Wait, I'm not reading chat. Let's see. Christensen, CDM. I don't think Christensen's going to CDM because Romeu is still out there, which is upsetting because I would love to see Christensen move to CDM. 23 for 6. No, that's their sub. Interesting. Unionistas is making a sub. He's the number 6, so maybe this guy. Kubarsi is 6'1", I believe. Yeah, that makes more sense. Balde off, bro. He's coming on for 15. Yeah, he came on for Christensen. Wow. Maybe he's got some. What are people saying on Twitter? You guys seen anything on Twitter? How is the game tied 1-1.5? Unionistas mid-table 3rd division. So Nuclear Kings, we played well. We created some fine chances, but we got a little unlucky on a counterattack. They scored a good goal, and we were just not really being clinical with our crosses. We were putting decent crosses in, but we weren't finding anybody with any of them. Getting a little unlucky, but Ferran Torres got a break, was on a breakaway and had a good finish, and so now that's how we got to 1-1, but we were actually down. Yeah, Kubarsi is really good. I'm excited to see him. He's playing as a bit of a right center back. Sergio Roberto is playing much further back. It looks like they did switch some things up. It might just be in possession right now, but Sergio Roberto is playing as a much deeper right back. Ferran Torres is wide on the right, which he stayed pretty wide, but we can also see Felix sticking pretty wide as well. Oh, he's inverting now, so it might have just been to start the match. Do you think Vitor Roque hasn't impressed Xavi? No, he's been injured. That's why he hasn't been getting injured. They want to take it easy with him. It has nothing to do with him getting injured. They're warming up Robert Lewandowski. Like, I guess I understand because we're losing, right? And I guess in theory you bring on both Roque and Lewandowski maybe, but are they playing a low block? I wouldn't say they're playing a low block. They're coming out. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. They're coming out. They're just being pretty aggressive. They're fouling pretty hard. Average, energetic, low-tier team. But they're playing decent football. You got to give them credit for that. And we're not. Felix is like, man, he just moves slow. He's like agile, but he just moves very slow. Why do we always take Christensen off? I don't know. That makes me feel like he's going to leave this summer too. And after all the talk about him playing as a CDM on Twitter, it's wild. There was so much about how he's going to be used as a CDM in this match. And not only this week, but we've heard about this on during the summer as well. Good cover from Frankie to win that ball back. We're holding good position. Kubarsi looks athletic. He looks taller than Frankie, and I know Frankie's 5'11", so he might actually be 6'1". Felix just looks a little so sorry. I didn't mean to hit the mic, guys. We abandoned the see-through bottle. Now it's just an actual see-through bottle because it's blue and clear. Yeah, Locke, I think there is a very good chance we beat Napoli. I don't care how poorly we're playing because Napoli is playing significantly worse than we are. They are like 9th in the Serie A, so they aren't exactly a thriving side either. I think they're going to figure it out by mid-February, but Sam, it's okay. 265 viewers is crazy, though. Welcome, everybody. If you guys are interested in becoming a channel member and helping me out, helping me stream more, there's a join button right next to the subscribe button. You get to use cool emotes, and you get a Barcelona badge right next to your name. Lawi's goal was sick. Pedri's coming on, too, it looks like. The camera panned right. Ooh, that was a bad voice crack. The camera panned right to Fermin Lopez, so I think he's probably going to come on for Fermin. I think it just makes sense. Viper, they're not playing a low block. No, I wouldn't consider this a low block. Good job, Frankie. Good little dummy. Koundé's at left center back. We haven't seen much of him there this season, really, though. Why Barca still conceding against non-existent? They scored a good goal. You know, it wasn't bad defending, really. You know, they just scored a very good goal. Put themselves in good positions. Napoli can sign players. They're not exactly a wealthy side right now either, you know. Let's see what Frankie does here. Wanted a little bit of a more ambitious ball. That's a foul, no? He just rolled over Romeo. I think it's interesting, though, that Christensen always gets taken off, though. All right, Frankie, make a bit of an aggressive. He doesn't know what to do, man. He's frustrated. Frankie looks really frustrated right now. I'd like to see Ansu Fati over Ferran and Rafinha. I think Rafinha's probably better than him right now. Felix is doing what Frankie needs to do. He needs to be more aggressive with this ball. Good job by Koundé not getting faked out by that ball. Felix, good job. Way to hold possession on that one. Kubarsi, good job. Way to be calm there. You know, it's not a big challenge to keep the ball there, but Kubarsi's doing solid. 260 viewers is crazy. Wow. We should shift to 4-4-2 with Lewa and Roque up top. I don't think we will. I don't think we're going to go to two central midfielders. Oh, good ball from Gil, but Felix, it was a little bit behind Felix. Ugh. Good win from Romeo. And now it's slowing down a lot. Roberto, let's see. Oh, that's a dangerous ball back to Frankie, but Frankie, he's not being ambitious, Frankie, today. I don't know, he's being very careful. Gil. Yeah. Nice little try for a long shot from Romeo up top. Putting Ferran out wide, he knows that he's absolute shite at 1v1s. I mean, yeah, but there's nobody else on the squad who could right now, you know? Lamine Yamal's out injured, Rafinha's out injured, João Cancelo's out injured. Who are you going to put out wide? You know, a kid from Barca B? That was a good tackle. That was clean. No, what? How is that not clean? He looks like he got the ball. Maybe he went through him. Whatever. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, he goes through his foot hard there. That's a foul. Do you feel like we really need Dembele now? I think Dembele would help a lot. Yeah, I've spoken about that in a couple of my videos. But, you know, it is what it is, whatever. Who do you think should take over Xavi in the future? I think there are a lot of good options, but I don't know if anything's going to happen, really. You know, this guy's crying for a red card. Are you kidding me? Get off the ground, bro. It wasn't like it was a high tackle. It was studs up, but on your foot. You know, it's not a foul. That's not a red card ever. You think Manchester United is better than Barcelona? Polarizable. That is a bannable comment to make. Lamine's out injured. No, sorry. Lamine's he's on a red card. Or card accumulation or something, but he's suspended for card. Yeah, this guy's really got to get off the ground. I think he's fine. He's just moaning. It's okay, Gu. Don't worry about it, my guy. This guy's so upset. And now he's screaming at the ref or the... Xavi looks frustrated, man. I would be. Gundo standing up. I think a big reason that Gundo came to Barcelona, I saw a lot of people complaining about Gundo coming to Barca. I think he came because he wants to he worked under Pep Guardiola, right? And I know he wants to become a coach one day. So why not go to a team where you can be coached under a manager who more recently played as was a player and also was coached by Pep Guardiola as well. So you have a lot of things in common there, and you get to see firsthand a coach who is making the transition that Koundé wants to make one day, but who's struggling. Pep Guardiola never really struggled, but thank God the ball's finally in play and we can watch some football instead of watching this guy crying on the floor about trying to get Gu a red card. Such an interesting run, man. Like, no, Felix is crying on the floor. Good interception from Frankie there. No, I'm just a delusional Man United fan. We both suck. It's all right, but Man United really sucks. No way in hell that United... Okay. Another dirty lower league tactic. All right. Joao Felix cries on the floor all the time, too. He's still pulling out his foot. It is what it is. I'm not going to be upset at them. The whole team, you know. We'll see how this second half goes, though. We gotta get a little bit of possession. They're holding the ball a little bit, Unionistas. It's good for you guys. Who's better, Benzema or Lewa? Lewandowski was... you can look at the stats if you want. You can look at... You know, that's pretty much all you need to look at. But I guess if you want to look at trophies, Benzema's probably better. But Lewa was more consistent for a longer period of his career. Benzema was really good for, what, 2 years? 3 years? But Lewandowski was probably the best or second best striker in the world for, like, 5 years. 75% possession. Jesus. It's the kit holding us back. I don't love this kit. I don't think it's terrible, though. It's not the one I've hated the most. This season, it's probably the one I hate the most, though, to be fair. Yeah, where's the foul? I want to see Romeo out and Castro in. I'd like to see Castro getting some playing time. Maybe that's why he didn't try Christensen there. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's our ball. Yeah. Oh, we got a red card in the Copa last season with the youth team. That's wild that still transfers through. It's also wild that Araujo's red card from the Super Copa transfers to this. Because a red card from the Copa del Rey doesn't transfer to the Super Copa, but a red card from the Super Copa transferred to the... It's what a mess it is. Do you think Mourinho becomes Barcelona coach? No, I don't think he'll become the Barcelona manager. Benzema was good for 3 seasons, but then fell off. That was much more consistent. Yeah, that's pretty much the take I think I'd have. They are crying a lot. I feel like Sergio Roberto's got to be harder. No, foul there. Get up. Good job, Kubarsi. You got to put pressure on the guy. He's doing a little bit of crying a little bit. Yeah, I feel bad for Mourinho getting sacked from Roma, though. That's tough. It looked really sad. I think a lot of Roma fans really appreciated him. There's some love there, you know? It's just rare these days, so it's good to see. You know, I don't think Barcelona fans, I don't think we would do it for Xavi. I don't think I would do it for Xavi. Which is wild because he's, you know, a club legend. Man, they are screaming for fouls. They are really crying. Felix is too selfish. Yeah, I'd love to see Joao Felix get taken off right now. He's just too slow. Where's the foul here, bro? Oh my God. Keep crying. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're going to try and get this game to go as slow as possible. Fouls after fouls, slow the game down. I mean, look, if I played for Unionistas, I'd probably be doing the exact same thing. So I'm not mad at them for doing it. It's just annoying. Mbappe to Barca. But it's not going to happen. I'm a little delusional, so I'll make a video talking about it, but it's not realistically going to happen this season, at least. Maybe in a couple of years, it could be possible if he stays at PSG, but not right now. We need more for Felix. Yeah, we need a lot more from him, but he's not giving it to us. I think I need a haircut, guys. I need a picture of somebody I should get a haircut. Yeah, somebody's hair I should try and emulate, I guess. I don't know. I think Modric is better than Xavi, Iniesta, or Busquets. No. I don't, but I understand the argument why, but he's had a much different career, too. It's like he bloomed later. Iniesta was great throughout his 20s, and then, he got older, but because he played so much as a young kid. Modric was different. He got to his peak in his early 30s. It's a different comparison to Frankie's hair. I like Frankie's hair, but he's always got like gel or something in it. I hate putting gel and stuff in it, so it's like See, now Frankie's out of this match. He's not really linking up that well with Felix. I say you take out Felix right now. Who are they warming up? Is that Gundogan? I don't know if I say Modric is not better than Busquets because you can't compare them. They played same. Okay, Balde, that was a clear dive, my guy. When did I become a Barca fan? 2017. Okay, that actually looks like a foul. That was an unnecessary push. And then this guy, this is the same guy who's crying on the floor, trying to get a red card for Gu, and now he's talking to Balde like he's a terrible person for diving there. Come on, bro. Get the R9 haircut. Yeah, if I get 2 million concurrent viewers right now, which is the same amount as the Sidemen charity match had, I'll do the R9 haircut. There you go. In my controversial opinion, Garnacho is better than Ferran Torres. I disagree. Garnacho is a different player. He's faster. He's more of just like a drive-at-you winger. But I think in a side like City, I think Ferran would look so much better than Garnacho because he can link up better with players. He's a very good passer of the ball. Only player that looks like he wants to play for Barca. Who's our next number 9? Probably Roque. I like you, but I don't think he has a huge future at Barca. Kubarsi's putting a decent amount of pressure on these guys. That was a big problem I had. Yeah, that's a foul. You're going from behind Romeo. Oh, God. 2017, you didn't have much. Florian, I didn't have any of the good Barca. I know. I didn't get into it until then. My best friend growing up played footy. And, Robby, do you think De Gea is a good transfer? No, I don't, because I don't think he does what Barcelona needs him to do. He'll make saves, but we need someone who can play the ball. And that's exactly why De Gea never really played for Spain. So he's not the guy we need. Didn't he play at City, Ferran? Yeah, he did. And he was good. He was very good for City. He just didn't play a ton there. He didn't get the time because they had more quality elsewhere. Ferran Torres is the best player in history. Garnacho has more potential. I don't know. Maybe. Garnacho has some potential. He's really got to clean himself up, though. He's been okay recently. I just hate his attitude. He's a little bit of a jerk sometimes. You know, he's got a little bit of that Vinny energy that makes people hate him, and he loves it, but it's not my type of player. I don't love guys like that so much. Barca looks like a failing Bluetooth connection. Oh, we're bringing on Gundo, Lewandowski, and Pedri. I guess they're definitely taking off Gu. Pedri's probably going to come on for Fermin Lopez, and I would think Gundo's probably coming on for Romeo. Can't see him taking out Frankie. So I don't know. I think Romeo's had a fine game, honestly. I'm not upset with Romeo today. I think he's done his job well. But we'll see. It's 60 minutes in and we're still tied, though. There goes Gu. Yeah, he came off in the 60th minute. I guess we need Lewandowski right now, but Fermin's coming up for Pedri. Yeah, that's what I said. And Romeo coming up for... No, Felix is coming off for Gundo. Interesting. Joao Felix is coming off for Gundo. Now we're talking. I like that move. It's different. Okay, I think we're going back to 4 midfielders and we're keeping Ferran and Lewandowski up at striker. Okay. All right, Xavi. I like this switch up. I like keeping Romeo on. I think he's been good today. And I think we could use him, Maguire versus Onana. Good run, Ferran. Oh, good job from Ferran. Way to get in behind there. Good try. That was almost really dangerous. Yo, the center, number 22 on Unionistas, just loves talking. He's yelling some smack at Ferran Torres right now. Interesting. Is Ferran playing on the left, or are they just swapping right now? Because Ferran was making a run. I think they're just swapping. Yeah, they were just swapping because Ferran was making a run. Okay, so Ferran's still playing as like a right striker. Or he's playing out wide on the right. Yeah, he is. Oh, Gundo's just played away from pretty easily there. He's going to make a long ball. Kubarsi gets pushed from behind, but Roberto, don't foul him? Okay. Whew. They were both rushing at a ball. That's our ball, yeah. We're saying Gundo always steps up when we need him. Yeah, Suarez, he can be clutch at times, but, we'll see. 4-4-2 with Ferran as free roam. Yeah, probably something like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how Koundé performs. He's got a lot on him as that left interior, so it's not an easy role to play, especially when he's with his old legs. Ooh, he really booted the ball away hard there. Is that not a foul? The ref not call that a foul? Roque in the 70 minutes for Ferran. I think he's got to bring him in, right? Yeah, he's got to bring on Roque. I can imagine. That's not a foul, Eva. Come on. Alexander, bro. If we're losing, I'm hate watching that Madrid game. Good win from Lewandowski, though. Okay, that's a foul. Yeah, he's getting wrapped up like crazy. Numecha. I've heard about him. I don't want to pronounce that name again, but yeah, from Dortmund, I've heard good things about him, but I don't know much. Arsenal, Man City. I prefer to see Arsenal do well because City is just. I don't love seeing a team win all the time, which isn't my team. You know, I'd like to see some competition, some excitement, and there hasn't really been any in the Premier League for so long. God, Frankie is just so good to watch. Frankie's the type of player I wish I could play like in pickup, you know? I feel like he'd be unstoppable. Him and Joao Felix too. How is that not a foul? See, this is a game where I don't know if Lewandowski's the perfect player because they are playing really rough. And Lewandowski can't really stay up with that. He can't compete with that all that well. Vitor is still not 100%. No, I think he's healthy now. I think Xavi just wants to try something else out. I think if we're, if we need goals, you probably bring in Lewandowski over Roque. And you can always bring in Roque. The later you bring in Roque, this is a game that can go into extra time, right? So if you bring in Roque in the 90th minute, he has 30 minutes of fresh legs on him. And I think that's a big addition to the squad. So I understand not bringing him in yet, especially just the hunger that he brings into a match, especially against a team being this physical. I think it could be an interesting move. Okay, not the best communication there from Kubarsi and Sergio Roberto, but, what else is new? Mark Q did play well, too. What kind of ball was that from Kubarsi? All right, my man, that wasn't your best work there, kid. He's 16. Cut him some slack, but no second legs. Yeah, Errol, I don't think there's second legs in the Copa del Rey. No, it's not played like, not at this stage, I don't think. Yeah, no. And something interesting about the FA Cup, if they go through the first match tied, they replay the match. I think that's a little weird. I don't know. It's an interesting way to play these cup games, but I probably wouldn't because it's just more football and it's tough on these kids' legs. Good tackle from Roberto. Way to win the ball back, but now we lose it again because Robert Lewandowski couldn't see the ball or something. I don't know. Let's see if Koundé can cover this. Or this Balde. Wilds! Oh, good job from Pena. He really just leveled their player, but he won the ball, so it's never going to be a pen. Pedri's getting tied up, too. They're being physical as heck, man. Yeah. R21, yeah. Oh, God, this guy's all bloody. That's not a foul, bro. He won the ball. Put your hands down. Keep crying. He won the ball. The goalie can try it and punch the ball. He hit your face, but he won the ball, my guy. You ran into his arm. Never a pen. Never a pen, amigo. Never a pen. Ooh, that's tough, though. It's real bloody. Got a blood down his eye like this. Thanks, Pradnesh. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I don't like Barca, but you're my favorite Barca fan. Thanks, Polarizable. I appreciate that, bro. Def not a pen, but ouch. Yeah, exactly. You feel for the guy, but put your arms down. That's not a pen. It's probably a pen I would complain about if I were playing in an organized match, though, to be fair. Yeah, also, guys, if you are new to the stream, I have membership set up. So if you want to support the channel, help me make more videos and live stream more, you can join and you get emotes and you get a cool little Barcelona badge next to your name that shows that you are supporting the channel. There's a join button right next to the subscribe button. So if that's something you might be interested in and can afford, I would appreciate it. But, you don't have to. I'll never make the chat members only or anything like that. Okay. Another sustained moment of possession, but actually not another. I feel like we haven't been this far up the pitch in a minute. We haven't really created anything since those changes were made a little while ago. how much they go physical. They're a third-tier team. Yeah, I know, but the ref isn't calling these fouls, so it is just making it difficult for Barcelona to play. And if I'm Unionistas, oh, Robert, he slid a little bit. Lewandowski just had a pretty decent shot at goal right there, but you know, not the best work. Rubbing Vicks Vapor Rug on your shirt? What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about in here? I really want to train, but my nose has been acting up recently. Yeah, in the cold, it's tough for me. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Wish I could convince my parents. Can't convince your parents to do what? Sell Lewa? Yeah, I would love to sell Lewa this summer. I would sell him immediately. Saudi Arabia, come get him. Whatever you want to pay for him. He's on 30 million euros next summer. That is way too much. I only have 22,000 subscribers. I thought you had 500,000. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Misha. But it's all good. I don't. It's just a number, you know. It's all good. I get a ton of great support on my videos. 230 concurrent viewers is insane, and it's nice to have you guys all talking about this. Koundé. I don't want to read the chat. Somebody just screamed Koundé. What a goal! That's why you screamed Koundé. Vamos! Let's go. I had to cover the chat and the sofa score. I couldn't see. I knew something was coming, and I saw Koundé on the ball. Let's go. My boy. I'm making a video about him. It's coming out on Saturday, too. That's what I have to edit after this. Let's go. What a goal, man. We haven't seen any of that at all this season. I don't know if a single center back has hit a long ball, has scored a goal from there in so long. What a shot. You know, you got to ask questions of the goalie there a little bit, but that looks like a great strike, no? Yeah, side netting. You know, it's about halfway up the goal, so it's not like incredible, but it was moving. It had a little knuckle on it. Yeah, that's a great goal. Vamos. Let's go, Koundé, man. Bro, Koundé's doing Lewa's job. Yeah, Koundé for striker 2024. All right, guys, come on. I'm engaged now. Let's keep this going. Right? We got to have some solidity still. We've been playing with solidity, you know. We've been playing well this second half so far. Oh man, this guy's got wrapping all up his face. Jesus. Vincent Kompany moment. Yeah. It's a great goal, man. Great goal from Koundé. That's what I've been calling for. The video that made my channel successful so far. Ooh, yeah, that's a card, Kubarsi. Yeah, Kubarsi just slid through the player. It looks like he won the ball a little bit, though, to be fair. This guy looks like he's having a seizure on the ground, but no, he's fine. Yeah, that's a foul. He didn't put his studs up or anything, though. You know, it is what it is. Not a terrible play. Chelsea punch in the air right now. Listen, Koundé is good. Koundé is a really good player most of the time. Not all the time, not at center back against big strikers, but he can be fantastic. And he's got a really good mentality. He's a really smart player. I think he's smarter than Araujo at times. Araujo's a little wild, but our attack can't do that. Yasko, nah, yeah. Come on, we need something here. We need to protect this ball. We need to not let anything crazy happen. This is where they're dangerous. And Yaki Peña. Oh, I thought he overran that. Oh, my God. Good job, guys. Good job. Koundé, I kind of wanted you to just hold the ball there, but Balde, let's see if you can hold this guy off. Good job, Balde. Good job. Vamos. Good job. Shench, Koundé scored from 25 yards out. No, that's 30 yards out. Wow, what a strike. A nice little knuckler, man. Good power. He needed that, too. He needed that for here and here. He needed that. He needed some confidence. Did he do his little snake celebration? Or was what is it? Something like that. Time for a Roque ball. I would love to bring him on for Lewandowski. I know Lewandowski just came on, but oh, look at Pedri getting a touch. I haven't seen him on the ball at all this game. That's a foul, yeah. Every day of the week, that's a foul. From the guy who was complaining about Gu's tackle earlier. We can get a 3-1. I think that was my original call, no? Yeah, that was my original scoreline. I think it's possible. I think Unionistas is going to start throwing everything at the ball, and so if Barca can sustain that pressure or, handle that pressure. Balde making a good run. What a run from Balde. Let's see how this ball is. What a goal, Balde. What a goal. Balde needed that too. It's like this game is to save our players. What a goal from Balde. What a run. I haven't seen him turn a guy like that well in so long. He needed that so badly. Let's go. That's some momentum. This is what momentum can do for you. Like, he hasn't been that great all game. He's defended fine, right? But his runs have been okay, and his balls have been fine. What a run. There was no part of me that thought he was going to finish that. That thought he was going to shoot. I thought he was going to try and cross it, and it was probably going to get taken out from the first defender. What a ball. Wow. We need to switch our defenders with the attack. Yeah, Earl. Not a bad take. What a goal, man. Mbappe or Haaland? I'll take Mbappe. Right now, I think he fits better in the squad. Balde to left wing. No. That's a little too... He hasn't been good enough, but... Man. What a goal that was. Wow. All right, 3-1. Now I can drink some water and calm down a little bit. Romeu out and Roque in? I don't think so. I think I'd take Ferran out and put in Roque for Ferran. I don't think you take out a midfielder. I think you need more protection in the midfield than you do need to... Yeah, I think Romeu adds more to this midfield than Roque will add instead of him. What about Christie boy? If he played as CDM, Christensen? I'm going to assume you meant Christensen. Is the stream laggy for you guys? Let me know. Oh, almost good interception from... Yeah, let me know if the stream's laggy. I know my internet's been terrible, but I don't know if I can do anything about it. Sometimes I look at my face and it's the dumbest look. It is laggy, Alex. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I think it's just my internet's terrible right now. Yeah, I just think it's my internet. I didn't change anything, so maybe I'll close some web pages and maybe that'll help. I don't really think it should help very much, but it might. Who knows? Playing Christensen to CDM. So I think Christensen's really good on the ball. He's very intelligent positionally. So he has like a lot of markings to be a good CDM. He just has never really played there. Way to draw a foul, Romeu. Way to be strong there. I'm pretty happy. I'm happy with Romeu today. Hey, Zahid, how's it going, man? I think he has a lot of potential to play there. I just don't think Xavi's going to do it. I think he probably would have tried it already. We heard about it this summer. Haven't seen any of it since. We heard about it yesterday, potentially happening in this match. Great ball from Romeu. Romeu's having a good match. Gundo, not the best match for Gundo, but it's okay. We didn't really lose possession there. But good match from Frankie. Good match from Oriol Romeu. Can't really complain today. What happened so far, Quad? Oh, man. Great goals from Koundé and Balde. Now we're up 3-1, and we can, chill out a little bit, breathe. King Lee, I can't really do anything about it. My internet's just garbage. I live in an apartment building that we don't control the internet, and so I think I'm moving soon. If, we can find a place that we can afford, but, we'll see what happens. Frankie's on a good run here. What's he going to do? He plays the ball to Pedri. Pedri, great touch of Ferran. Ferran's not the best ball back to Pedri, but Pedri doing Pedri things. Why is everyone talking about Christensen to CDM as if it would solve the problems? We don't really know what it would do. Wow, Romeu just got bodied. We have to see it. It could, right? It could solve problems, but it's exciting because we're afraid that Romeu's our only option to play there, right? And that's scary. Bro, on McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, man, people are dropping because the frames are so bad. I don't really know what to do. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can. Damn. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about it, guys. Sorry. Who is we? You got a wife? Yeah, no, my girlfriend. My girlfriend and I live together. Let's see if Balde can play a good ball. All right, good try from Balde. That's not a bad ball. I'm okay with that. Koundé can run. Okay, that's a foul from Leva. That's a yellow card? Oh, my God. Cry some more. Is this the same guy? I'm going to freak out if this is... It's the same guy! Oh, my God, this guy. Keep crying, bro. Keep crying. Oh, he got a yellow card! Let's go! The guy who's crying got a yellow card. Let's go! Screw this guy. Oh, yeah, because he, like, hit Koundé in the face. Let's go. Oh, my God. And he's crying like Lewa just hit him so hard. Let's go. Dude's even whistling like he's McDonald's whistle. Why is it so laggy? I think it's just my Wi-Fi, guys. I can't really do anything about it. You know, sorry, I can't. I don't really know what to do. I can try and lower the bit rates. I don't know. I don't know what to do. How was Vietnam? I didn't go to Vietnam. My girlfriend did. How do you know? Did I say something about it? Maybe I said something about it. Man, guys, sorry, I'm so far behind. I don't know what to do about the lag though. I was looking to stream the Madrid Atleti game, but I don't know if I can with this connection. Let's see, Pedri's. I think I'm pretty far behind everybody. Yeah. Sorry about the lag, everybody. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's see if I can do something. Oh, okay, I'm gonna up the bit rate. See if that helps. Output. Over here. All right, we up to the bit rate. I have no idea what that means, but we did it. How's that? Alex, listen, don't laugh at my quality. I'm trying my best here. We up to the bit rate. Maybe that'll do something. I don't know what happened. What happened? I'm so off in the chat, but all right, we still got a match going. Still up 3-1. No subs have come on. Man, I should work for La Liga. I would love to, but I think it's a little bit better. It's still laggy, but you know, I don't really know what else to do. I think my OBS connected to. What is going on? Oh my God. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh yeah, you guys should be able to hear me. No? Can you guys hear me? Nah. Jonathan, that'll take too long. Let me just see if I can. I'm going to load it up on my phone. Got some ads to watch. Ugh. I don't think the stream is going to... Oh, that's not live. All right, you guys might be able to see me. All right, I'm just going to talk like you guys can see me, and if you guys can, it's all good. Yeah, Unionistas is pressing us hard right now. We're not exactly dealing with with it perfectly, but it's not that easy. I guess we've created some chances doing this mess, so you can't really complain about that. But you know, we'll see how they take care of this. Roque with an interest, but it didn't work out. Roberto tried to play him. Is he calling that foul? He is calling that foul. Man, yeah, it's good connection for a second, but it's all good, guys. I can't do anything about it. I think I just have to like start the stream and, like you said, maybe restart the router or something. But it's all good. Priyansu, it's all good. I'm not upset. I'm not upset by it. All right. Let's see what we can do here. They got a little bit of a